Where do we see Knock next?
Well, I imagine with all the bad luck, he's probably going to have to start from the top. But like he said...
Well, he's got the exact address. He knows where. It's just a matter of getting in.
Does he have his speeder back yet?
Yeah, his speeder really only... I think your speeder's just been kind of sitting.
Sitting and waiting.
While you're waiting for this person.
Yeah, he'll drive around to this address and see if there's like a service entrance in the back for any of the staff that work at the place.
There is.
A fancy place. Maybe has a restaurant on the first floor or something. Like a place where they take deliveries.
There is a place where they take deliveries. It's where you see like a freight elevator, and I think it is probably open, and there might be somebody back there sitting at a table smoking a death stick and playing solitaire.
Jackpot. He's going to attempt to shift into Sindel.
Okay.
Average. And I will use the light side for this. There you are. 2 success, 2 threat. So much threat. So maybe the voice for sure, it probably isn't perfect. So Sindel walks towards the entrance and attempts to just walk right past the guy playing solitaire. Hopefully he'll see someone he kind of recognizes and just let it roll on by.
As you get around the corner and come into this guy's vision, he does a double take, quickly puts out the death stick, and says, Sindel, I wasn't expecting you. Hi.
What? Hi, careful. I have a bit of a cold.
Oh, no, that's okay. We never went on that date.
Oh, yeah. You know, you're right. We should do that sometime.
Oh, yeah? He takes out his data pad. When? My calendar's clear.
How about tomorrow?
Yeah, I can do tomorrow.
Awesome. Well, I left something here upstairs.
Wait, you haven't worked here in a long time.
Well, it hasn't been that long, and I just remembered where I left it.
Let's get a social check.
All right, what are we looking for?
You tell me what you want to try.
Do I have any skills for this? I feel like I might have some.
I can see any of them working here.
Yeah, I'll just use... Do I have charm? I don't have charm. I mean, deception. He's totally lying, and that is one of his better skills. So, yeah. What is the difficulty?
It's going to be easy, but it's going to be 1 red with my flip.
Okay. All right. I shouldn't get any threat this time.
You shouldn't. There we go.
3 success and 1 advantage.
What would you like for that advantage?
She's like, yeah, I left something upstairs, but I'll be right back. Could you cover for me? Just let me know. Like, if anyone tries to come in the freight elevator, hold them up.
Sure, I can do that. Yeah, sure.
Awesome. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Cold, so don't get too close.
He tries to get close.
Waves into, okay. Date tomorrow.
Okay, bye.
And he runs to the freight elevator, just sweating. That was the most uncomfortable thing I've ever done.
You get in the freight elevator and head up to these apartments. The elevator goes up and up for a couple minutes, and when it opens up on the floor that you are looking for, you kind of get the idea that you are in like a back area, a space where the residents of this place don't really go.
Okay. Yeah, so... Imagine he'll get off the freight elevator and do a look around just to make sure, try to see if he can spot any cameras or see if anyone is around, like paying attention. Skullduggery maybe, or perception.
Yeah, let's get a perception check.
And what is the difficulty for that?
Difficulty for that is going to be hard.
Perception, roll dice. 2 successes, barely.
Okay, yeah. There is a security camera focused on the front door to this apartment. It is not pointing at the little exit that you have. And you can hear multiple voices from inside. Can
I spend a light side point for there to be like a janitor's closet?
Yeah,
that maybe has...
there is a janitor's closet because that this is basically the janitor's closet.
Okay. Is there any possible way I could grab like a jacket with someone like that looks like You know, like mechanics have the jackets that have like the little name tag and stuff. Maybe there's one for like the janitorial staff or something.
Yeah, that's probably a light side flip.
Grab a mop bucket or something.
Yeah.
All right. Now here's a question: Does it? Do you have to do the resilience check to go back to your normal form?
I feel like that would just be like relaxing. I don't think so.
Okay. Then he's gonna go back into his regular form.
Okay.
All right.
Are you keeping track of your strain?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm at 6 now.
I think you're at 4. How many turns? No, you did. No, you did 2.
3 strain for each of them. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He's still sweating. And then with the broom or with the mop bucket and the jacket, he's gonna tuck his head down and kind of walk through, try and get into the main hallway. So he can kind of scope out what it looks like on the inside.
On the inside of the apartment or the hallway outside the apartment?
Like the hallway in between them all. Like if he's off the...
Yeah.
I mean, it's like an elevator with like a staff area, I'm assuming, like the cleaning staff, and then double doors or something that leads into the main guest
or double doors, and you're close to the main elevator that the tenants of this place would use. And it looks like this floor has 2 large apartments on it, one on either side of this hallway.
Oh, so it's just 2.
It's a short hallway. Yeah. One camera. Each of the large doors has a light with like a fake flickering to it.
So fancy.
The one that you know is the right one is simple. The one opposite that has a wreath on the door and a welcome mat outside. And
that's not the place I'm looking for?
No, you're looking for the one that has no extra decorations.
Okay, I'm just gonna pretend like he's mopping, just kind of listening. You get real close to the doors and see if he can hear anyone on the other side moving around or talking.
Yeah, you definitely hear somebody talking. It actually sounds like somebody's on their comm.
Okay, so what I want to do is go and push the button for the elevator to get the elevator to get to the floor. Oh, there's a camera though, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think he's going to swear and mop his way to the elevator and try and go to the roof.
Okay.
His hands are shaking. He's holding the mop with like white knuckling on the mop handle. And what kind of equipment do I have? I thought I had thieves equipment, but I'm not sure what is in thieves equipment.
Probably not like a harness and rope.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Oh, I have lockpicking tools. Okay.
Do you want to try to get into the security to take care of the camera or something like that?
Yeah, that's fine. We could do that. Where would security be at? Is that upper levels also? Or do they have be offices down?
Near the main lobby, but there are probably, this is Star Wars, there are probably terminals everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And Star Wars computers are just giant security risks where you can access everything from every computer.
Even better, he's got the mop, right? So he goes to wring the mop out, and when he goes to lift it out of the mop bucket, I'm gonna try and knock the camera.
So you can get under the camera.
And he's mopping, and he just hits it with the mop head after he squeegees out the mop.
All right. I feel like we should do a roll for that.
At least a coordination.
Yeah.
Or an attack or something.
I'll take a coordination. I will take a melee improvised weapon, so that would have an automatic threat to it, though. Stealth.
Oh, stealth? Actually, I might have... That's the same skill as... Yeah, we'll just go with the coordination.
Okay. I think it's easy.
It's easy? Okay. I mean, it's also going to be really obvious.
Depends on those threats.
Yeah, it really does. I'm going to recover 1 strain.
Okay. Yeah, so you swing the mop handle up, and it connects with the camera, and the camera's rounded, so it just sort of slides around the edge of it. It wiggles in its spot a little bit and then settles back to normal.
Now he knows he has to go back down to the security desk or pick the lock. I think he's going to try and pick the lock and be fast and sneaky.
Okay, even though he's on camera.
I don't think a lot of people know his or his shapeshifter form, he probably doesn't go in public a lot like this, so he feels comfortable. Not to mention, as a Claudite, I mean, it's hard for a lot of people who aren't Claudite to tell them apart, I would imagine.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's going to try and pick the lock real fast.
Okay.
Be sneaky. He's going to set his blaster to stun preemptively, just in case, and then holster it.
Okay. Are you doing a physical lock pick or a computer's lock pick?
I think we'll do a physical lock pick.
Okay.
Because I do have the kit for that. So, skullduggery. I don't think that adds anything. I just think it removes it, like I have tools for the job or whatever.
Yeah. So I want it to be an average check with a setback because this is a very fancy and secure place, and I would say that Nock is very exceptional to have gotten this far.
Okay, I'm gonna remove.
I don't have any more setbacks for you
because I do have one rank of bypass security,
which removes the setback.
Yeah, just one.
Okay,
and then I think that'll be good. Let's see what happens. Oh, are you kidding me? Well, I'm absolutely going to recover some strain. There's one shapeshift right there. Oh my.
So 4 failures and 3 advantages. Cool. So what does that look like? What does Nock do?
I imagine he gets the locks. You know, he pulls all the lockpick tools out. He feels real cool, and he's getting ready to start going in to pick the lock, and the door opens.
Yeah, I can do that.
Pizza delivery.
The door slides open, and you are met with a human. How tall is Nock? I kind of have the feeling that Claudites are on the shorter side, but I don't really know that for sure.
I don't know. We'll say like 5'4" in his natural form.
Yeah. So the door slides open, and there's a human standing in front of you, a little bit taller than you. He looks down and he says, "What are you doing here?"
He's gonna try and grab his blaster real quick. I don't think I have quick draw though, so he's definitely gonna make the move for his blaster to stun this guy.
Oh wow, cool.
I don't think he can talk his way out. He doesn't have the social skills.
Roll your initiative. It's gonna be cool.
And no one's technically chasing him, so I can't really do my fun stuff. He doesn't mind provoking because he knows he can get away. It's just. Is this cool, or is this...
I think for you it's cool. All right, this guy rolled 2 advantages.
3 advantages. Yes!
Okay.
Barely. So, yeah, he's going to... Since he lost the pizza delivery ruse, he's just going to let the tools fall out of his hands and just go for his blaster and try and stun this person.
Okay.
I don't think I have any special abilities for that, so it's just going to be a straight-up ranged light.
All right, there we go.
3 successes,
you end up with
1 threat, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. What is your blaster's damage?
Blaster's damage is 6
plus 3, 9. You did it.
Oh, he's definitely sweating now.
All right. So what happened?
So he drops his tools, pulls his blaster, stuns him, tries to stop him from falling, but is unable. So it's kind of a thumpy, slow motion fall to the ground. He's like, "Oh no, come on!" And can't get the door to close, I imagine.
Yeah, and you hear somebody in there call, "Evan, is everything okay?"
Here comes the strain again. He's gonna attempt to shift into this person. Are they wearing is it just a regular shirt, or do they have a jacket or anything?
He's dressed nice. He's dressed well. He looks like he's gonna go to a party. So he's got the white shirt under. It's got no collar with a black jacket with thin lapels, black pants.
He's gonna grab the jacket and attempt to shift into Evan.
Evan.
All right. Resilience, average. Whew. 2 successes and a threat. Wow, I'm actually getting successes. So I only grab the jacket.
You only have time to shift and grab the jacket before somebody comes around the corner.
Oh, I seem to have left my cufflinks in the other room. I'll be back.
Is everything okay out here, Evan?
Yes. Wait. Hold on there for a moment. I had a tear in my pants. So he tries to
You
move.
better
to another
fix
room.
that soon. We're going to be leaving pretty soon.
Yes, I'll be right there. In this form, he's going to try and drag the body, like, just somewhere, like, behind a couch or something. Just
I'm imagining that he's standing in the door, just like holding a body to the side
like
so that it doesn't fall into the door. Yeah.
Okay.
Just like outside of the vision of this person.
Okay, I just want to like ease them to the ground then, so that they remain out of sight at least for now.
On camera.
Oh, okay. So the door frames. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, on camera. and we don't know. This isn't okay. I'm looking for Sonlev. So the other person, did it sound? Well, I don't know if Sonlev's a man or woman. Do I?
You don't.
I don't. Okay. I'll head back to where they're at then with my with this blaster drawn. Still sweating, but more confident now.
You head back and see this person who just came out to see you fixing the collar of an older man. And this apartment is quite fancy.
So there's two of them.
You're looking into what looks like a bedroom with a full length mirror where he's checking himself, but it's only these two other people in the apartment right now.
And I could get a good look at the older gentleman.
Yeah.
At least, okay. So I think with that, he's going to move back into the hallway and grab the shoes and pants off this guy and try and leave.
You're gonna leave?
Yeah, because what he figures is, okay, they're gonna want to take care of their friend, right? So they're gonna probably go to like a hospital or something. Maybe it'll at least delay them to this event enough that he can get there first, get in with this identity, and then from there he can be anyone else. Maybe.
As you go to leave, I'm gonna flip the dark side point.
No.
You hear somebody call, Evan, could you come in here for a moment?
Right away. He said he had a rip in his pants.
Yeah.
This is gonna be weird. He's gonna drop his pants and just go in there in the jacket. And what can I help you with? Yes.
What happened to you?
I had to turn the pants inside out. I'm stitching the inside.
No, that won't do. Osam, get him some pants. You can wear mine, I guess. About the same size.
Well, whatever will work. And he's definitely sweating more and more now. And he's looking around the room. Is there any way to identify who exactly the doctor is? He's assuming it's the older gentleman, but is there like...
He called the younger person Osam.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah. That person, the younger person, went to get some clothing for you to put on, going through this person's closet. And...
Are they in the same room?
Yeah, all three of you are in the same room currently. But you hear the buzzing of a comm, and the older gentleman looks down and says, will you excuse me for a moment? Just please wait outside. I've got to take this. It's very important. Ozim grabs some pants and leaves this bedroom.
Okay.
Looking back at you a little suspiciously.
He's gonna kind of shyly or like wryly smile and follow him out. And he still has this blaster kind of like tucked in the jacket, I guess. And he's gonna try and make sure he's as close to Ozim as possible. So as soon as they get out the door, as soon as this person is within eyesight of the other body, he can attempt to stun them as well.
Okay. So you get out. Ozim lets you leave first before closing the door behind you. And as you get out, he says, what have you done with Evan?
He just freezes. So,
I'll flip a dark side for his observation.
I've merely torn my pants. I don't understand.
No. Evan is not that good at lying. And something about you.
So, blaster's tucked in his jacket. Who was this Evan to you? They're perfectly fine. Just curious.
Well, Evan worked with me as a friend.
Well, they're perfectly all right. They're just not presently in the right state of mind for conversation.
I would like you to roll initiative, and I would like it to be vigilance.
Ah, dang. I was debating on whether or not...
It's okay. His roll still stinks. 1 advantage.
Oh, I got a success. Whoa.
So you see him begin to raise his hand in your direction.
He'll hold the blaster at him. Wait, hold on there. Let's not be crazy. Can we be reasonable, or are we going to have to resort to violence?
That depends. Show me where you put Evan.
He's at the front door. You're welcome to take him and leave if you would like. No one will be hurt tonight. I'm merely looking for something.
What do you want to roll for your slot in initiative? This verbal sparring.
What do I want to roll? Probably deception, because he's not really looking for anything. He's just trying to talk his way in circles to maybe convince this person to leave or get them in a position in which he can more easily stun them if he has to. Like lower their guard. Imagine deception.
All right, I will take deception, and it will be against 3 reds.
I'm rolling that against 3 reds?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have all the light side points.
That's true. I'll use one. I'll use one. That's fine. All right. 2 failures and a triumph. Oh. Okay.
I don't believe you. Why are you here?
You don't have to. Can the triumph be that he stuns him?
You want to take a free shot with your triumph?
Yeah.
Sure.
It'll probably be noisy, but we're probably short distance away?
Yeah, I think you're short.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Your success is 1 advantage. What do you want to do with that advantage?
Not draw attention.
Okay.
Not like it misses, but it's like, and
yeah,
the guy's on a comm anyway, so maybe he's just distracted enough that he didn't hear.
Yeah, it the blue ring, the blue stun rings emanate from a blaster, and this guy just sort of dodges out of the way as they come towards him. And
well, Criff.
Ozum raises a hand towards you, and you feel yourself being pushed.
Oh.
But not strongly, and not strongly enough to actually move you. But it feels like there's a heavy hand, 2 heavy hands on your shoulders trying to push you back.
Okay. I think at this point, he has a face that he wants to try, and things are getting kind of heavy. So he's going to kind of panic and attempt to leave, and I think that the panic kind of triggers the alter ability.
Okay.
And he's going to attempt to make rough terrain for his pursuers.
I know what it looks like in a very fancy Clean Lines living room.
So you can't really see it, but the fibers of the flooring, like maybe they get a little shinier.
Yeah.
As he tries to sprint over the collapsed, passed out body in front of the door.
Great. Roll it and let's see what happens.
All right, let's see. Come on. He'll use it. He doesn't know any better.
Yeah.
He doesn't know any better.
It feels easy. It's instinct, and it happens.
This is how he gets away from most of his scrapes. So. Yeah.
And Knock the Lil makes his way out of this apartment. You hear behind you a yell from Ozum, and then more quietly, the sound of him probably calling security.
Okay. He's probably going to open the main elevator and hit a floor like 4-3, and then head back to the service elevator. Yeah, the freight elevator, and attempt, because he's supposed to have someone watching out for him, but he's not going to come out being the person they're looking for.
Uh-huh.
So hopefully they won't give him too much hassle as he tries to get out of here. But I imagine it's a long ride down the elevator.
Yeah, it's a long, sweaty ride down.
Deciding whether or not he needs to shift. But he knows people saw him get into the elevator.
Yeah, the air in the elevator is still. It begins to feel a little claustrophobic. You come to the realization, even though you're enclosed, exactly how high up you are. And then there's a ding as you get to the bottom floor.
Ears pop, and he just... and he goes to walk out of the service elevator to leave the premises so he can work on his plan to get into this event.
And I think you see that guy sitting playing solitaire with his death stick. Doesn't even give you a glance as you walk by.
He just smirks and keeps walking.
Yeah. And there's a scream off. Celiar stands in the center of his room waiting for the door to close, and Evan and Ozem to leave, he picks up his comm and says, "Yes, everything is going according to plan. No, I will meet the others at the party, but I do plan to be called away for an emergency once we get there. No, I understand. This is really something that's happening, isn't it? I'm glad we could do this together." And then he hears a sound from outside, and the door quickly opens, and Ozem says, "Somebody came in. They stunned Evan." And Selyar says, "What? Oh, no, they can't ruin... Wake him up. We've got things to do." And there's a screen pipe. Thank you for listening to another episode of Coruscant Nights. Thank you to Zach and Doug for playing on today's episode. Find Zach's show, Tales of the Outer Rim, wherever you find your podcasts, or follow Tales on Twitch for live streams of Star Wars RPGs and more. For all of Zach's links, visit linktree/Tales of the Outer Rim. Check out Doug's latest prints at voidboy.art. Coruscant Nights is supported by Patreon and KO-FI. Visit us at patreon.com/Coruscant Nights, where we're currently releasing lost episodes of all of our shows. And be sure to check out ko-fi.com/nightcast, where you can get physical copies of our RPGs and other good stuff. For more about us and the shows that we make, visit nightcastcreative.com.